Hello, everyone. In the last lesson, we learned the theoretical knowledge related to the fuel injection advance angle of a single-cylinder diesel engine. In this lesson, we will perform practical operations to deepen our understanding of the fuel injection advance angle. First, let's learn the first inspection method.
Empirical method. For an S195 engine, if the piston stroke S is 115 mm and the connecting rod length L is 230 mm, with a fuel injection advance angle of 16 to 20 degrees, the value X1 is calculated to be 2.8 to 4.4 mm. To verify, remove the cylinder head cover. Align the top dead center mark. Measure the gap between the rocker arms. Rotate the crankshaft a few times and measure the valve clearance again. Timing gear. Remove the side cover. Align the marked gear with the two zero-marked gears. Sound method. When the injector sprays fuel into the combustion chamber, a distinct hiss sound is heard. The injector's spraying time should be later than the fuel pump's delivery time to the high-pressure fuel pipe, with a typical difference of about 8 degrees. For a fuel injection advance angle of 16 to 20 degrees, the injection advance angle should be 8 to 12 degrees. To check, slowly turn the flywheel while listening near the cylinder head. When you hear the hiss of fuel injection, stop the flywheel. Measure the relative position of the TDC mark on the flywheel to the radiator mark. The injection should be timed correctly within an arc length of 30 to 40 millimeters. Otherwise, adjustments are needed.
Next, we will look at the specific operating methods.
When the injector sprays fuel into the combustion chamber, a distinct hiss sound is heard. Now that we have covered the methods for checking the fuel injection advance angle, let's move on to the adjustment methods. When the timing gear is correctly assembled, loosen the 3 bolts on the high-pressure fuel pump and remove the pump. If the fuel injection is too late, reduce the thickness of the shim. If too early, increase the thickness. Adjust the shim thickness based on the amount of advance or delay. Typically, changing a 0.2 mm shim adjusts the fuel injection advance angle by about 3 degrees. Reinstall the high-pressure fuel pump, rotate the flywheel, and recheck. If removing all shims still results in late fuel injection timing, machine 1 to 2 mm off the shim using a lathe. Then, use shims to adjust the timing to the correct value. Using the reduced plunger pre-stroke method, remove the roller body and add a steel shim with a diameter of about 7 mm between the spring and the end of the plunger in a gear-driven pump.
That concludes today's class. Let's review what we learned in this class. We studied 3 methods for determining the fuel injection advance angle of single-cylinder diesel engines: formula method, empirical method, and sound method, as well as the adjustment methods for fuel injection advance angle. Please practice more after class to become proficient and lay a foundation for future studies and work. Finally, please think about this question. In the sound method, why is the hiss sound used as a signal to stop turning the flywheel? This concludes today's lesson. See you in the next time.